Hi guys, this is Tayshan here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's episode is the Alexandria Park Year 7 World Heritage Sites assignment. My choice for the most awesome heritage site is located here in Australia. The longitude and latitude location is 33.85.87 degrees south and 151.2140 degrees east. The climate in the location is moderate with average monthly temperatures ranging 8.7 degrees to 26.5 degrees Celsius. It rains for an average of 98.3 days per year. The closest city to it is Sydney. It is also near Luna Park and located in Bennelong Point. My choice for the most awesome heritage site is the Sydney Opera House. Sorry if I'm blocking it a bit. As you can see behind me, the Sydney Opera House is Australia's most recognisable building, enhanced by its location on Bennelong Point with a superb harbour setting. I will tell you 5 awesome facts about the Sydney Opera House in this episode, starting with number 1. The sails you see as the roof of the Opera House in the background sit on top of a very heavy podium, which is believed to be the biggest pillar or column-free chamber in the world. Why was the Sydney Opera House listed as a World Heritage Site? The Sydney Opera House was formerly recognised as one of the most outstanding places on Earth with its inclusion on the UNESCO World Heritage List under the World Heritage Convention on 28th of June 2007. The Sydney Opera House is now listed alongside other universally treasured places such as the Taj Mahal, the ancient pyramids of Egypt, the Great Wall of China, and the Great Barrier Reef. The expert report by the International Council of Monuments and Sites to the World Heritage Committee states Sydney Opera House stands by itself as one of the most indisputable masterpieces of human creativity, not only in the 20th century, but in the history of humankind. Now for my awesome fact, Sydney Opera House has its own opera written about it, called The Eighth Wonder. In fact, it is so awesome. Louis Kahn, one of the most influential architects of the 20th century, said this about the Sydney Opera House. The sun did not know how beautiful its light was until it was reflected off this building. Now a little bit about the Opera House was built and Jorn Utzon, the architect who designed it, who was born in 1918 and died in November the 28th, 2008. This was about when I was finishing kindy. Jorn Utzon won £5,000 in the competition when his entry was picked out by the 4th judge Eero Saarinen, even though it was initially rejected by 3 other judges in 1956. This brings us to my awesome fact number 3. Jorn Utzon never visited the site of the Opera House, but used his naval experience to study the charts of the harbour. So that is pretty awesome to make up this building without actually seeing where it has to go. The Opera House's ceilings and walls are made out of laminated glass made in France. The roofs are made out of fungus ceramic tiles, and the ribs of the shelves were made out of precast concrete, which was held by steel, tendon, and epoxy resin. The Opera House was made by 5,738 people, and Queen Elizabeth II opened it in 1973, and the appeal fund raised about 910,000, and the rest came from the 102 million that the Opera House ended up costing came from the profits of the lottery. Sydney Opera House is a cultural heritage site. Within its unique building lives a wide range of venues and facilities for cultural activities and performances. At the Opera House there is a concert hall, a Jones Sutherland Theatre, a playhouse, a studio, Utzon's room, a recording studio, and an outdoor forecourt. The smallest is Utzon's room, which seats up to 210 people. I thought this was an interesting fact because Utzon's room is a small room and I'm surprised that many people can fit in there. Now for awesome fact number 4. The biggest crowds to ever attend a performance at Sydney Opera House was in 23rd of November 1996 for the farewell to the world concert of the band Crowded House, which was televised around the world. The concert attracted a crowd of greater than 100,000 people, with some estimates of 250,000 people in attendance. Why I like the Sydney Opera House? I like the Sydney Opera House because it is near Luna Park and the Harbour Bridge. You can spend a whole day at Luna Park and just walk to the Opera House for dinner. I also like it because it looks like boats and sails and is at the end of the ocean. Another reason why I like it is because celebrities can perform there too. Now for my 5th and last awesome fact. Did you know when my dad was in uni, he worked at the Opera House as a waiter? I thought this was an awesome fact because I thought that no members in my family knew anything about the Sydney Opera House. So that wraps up to this episode of my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel for future episodes. What's up everyone? I'm just John here chilling in my car. I'm chilling in my car. Very heavy podium, which is believed... Sorry about that. Masterpieces of human creativity. Not only in the 20th century, but in the history of human... Okay, who's recording while I'm eating? Cultural heritage, cultural heritage, cultural heritage. Not seriously.